And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Well, Portland had another strong season against the rest of the West. Ended up with a record of 20-21 in the conference, and that was good enough to earn them the 4th spot in the West.
Nailed from three-point land. Douglas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You can now be seated.
Douglas against Lillard. That one rolling around and rims out. Portland did end up 4th in the West, as you said, Greg. You're talking about that. Their 31-21 in-conference record was the exact same as it was at the end, Clark, of the 2014 season.
Well, actually, Portland won more games in 2014 than they did last season. Ended up 4th in the conference, mostly because of how they won their division.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Babbitt, good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Lillard, and it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
On defense, New Orleans. That's good. 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Douglas against Lillard. Ajinça kicks to Douglas. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Here is Cunningham. The Blazers getting the bucket. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Plumlee.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now here's Douglas. Ajinça kicks to Babbitt. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Great open look.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Babbitt grabs the board.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The shot's good from Douglas.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And Plumlee kicks to Aminu. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Douglas with it, now defended by McCollum. Takes the 13-footer. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Some changes for New Orleans. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Ashik. G comes in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Norris Cole in for Tony Douglas. Portland also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Henderson comes in for Harkless. And it's Allen Crabbe in for C.J. McCollum. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Kendrick Perkins, at this point in his career, really more of an enforcer than anything. Last season was statistically his worst since his rookie year. Played for a couple different, actually was part of 3 different teams and ended up in Cleveland after beginning in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and you know, at this stage, what he gives you now, he's really a space eater down low. Still a terrific screener in the pick and roll or in terms of executing of the offense. And when the game gets physical, that tends to lead to him finding a way to make an impact.
Enforcer's a good term.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that one. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Portland moving the ball over. Can't get it to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Lets it go from the wing. And he gets the kick bounce as that one drops in for him.
And, you know, going back to Kendrick Perkins, I mean, he just looks like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with. On top of that, he acts like a guy you wouldn't want to mess with. One of the toughest competitors in the league, and he's got a scout.
That is a look now for Portland. Vonleh comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Lillard.
Pelicans dance team.
Here's Roberts. Can they get it? And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Norris Cole.
And we were talking about Perkins. He's always been willing to do the dirty work. When the Celtics traded him a few years back for Jeff Green, they immediately struggled to outwork and out-hustle opponents. That was one of the few trades that I think Danny Ainge would like to have back.
Brian Roberts went undrafted in 2008. Initially couldn't latch on with an NBA team. So Clark, he played overseas for a couple seasons.
But he kept going to NBA summer camps, Kevin. Finally found the spot for the Pelicans. Now he's in his 4th NBA season. A dream come true. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And now here comes Cole, leading the break. And G with the stuff.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. And talking about Brian Roberts, he's carved out a specific role for himself. He can push the ball up the floor. He can play pick and roll. He's an excellent spot-up shooter. It shows you that patiently improving your skills is how you make it as an undrafted guy. It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team has done jack.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Out to the right wing. Crab. And another 3 for Portland.
For 3.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And the foul called on Brian Roberts. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Cole. 7 points in the game. G dishes to Babbitt. From deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they